Let's do this. Oh shit. Boom, baby, boom. Your boy Saint. Why is it not focusing? There we go. I just cleaned everything. Mika's passed out. 40th birthday. He's been partying all weekend long. Party favors irregular smoke setup. You got your Mike Tyson blunt wraps somewhere in the middle here. Futurola, the only ones in Finland. I'm gonna roll something because my back hurts, but let me show off my hard work first. This whole house was trashed. All night long, these two were fighting, literally fighting, wrestling for 2 hours. I've never done a grown man's laundry before, but this is all his shit drying. Check this out. Where's this at? Well, I guess it doesn't go either. But all on that, super wet. I don't know why the laundry didn't do its job, but I had to clean the whole kitchen, spick and span, top to bottom. Your boy Saint scrubbed it and fronts, cleaned up everything from the bottom. This whole thing was covered in shit. This table was covered in shit, from tobacco to you name it. Spilled beer, cleaned it off, cleaned up all the trash. It needs to still be vacuumed, but my homie's sleeping. This is gonna get wiped down as well. Yep. More Futurola blunt wraps. More. There you go. Laundry getting done. I'm hanging everything. I'm throwing things in the closet. Those are going to be the next load of laundry. Got to do a load of laundry actually. Putting all the tools. Cleaning up this area where they try to do a trap on me. Literally set up a Home Alone trap inside the trap house. And now I have to vacuum up everything. So I think I'm just get all the trash out. Vacuum all the way through here. All the way through here. All the way in through here. All the way in through here. And all the way underneath here. I cleaned up all the way around in here and just vacuumed this whole area because this man gets up at 5, 6 a.m. and busts his ass. You can see it on his hands. Every day, put roofs over our heads. And all the books were off the shelf too, as well. Got them all stacked up nice and linear again. It's been a hell of a day. In fact, I didn't get any sleep last night because I fell asleep about like 3 a.m. Homie was staying over, boom, 6 a.m. The stoners come in, the drunk guys come in with their bottle of Captain Morgan and a new girl I'd never known before, but she was cute though. Everybody was trying to hit on her. And let me get this laundry load started. Everybody was trying to hit on her, but she was hitting on me. And at first she was annoying. First thing she said is, "Do you have any euros?" Like I was gonna give her money for their alcohol. So you sure you don't drink? Are you sure you don't drink? You never drank before? Like in your whole entire life? Like when shut up kind of blonde moment, stupid shit. And I was just like, fuck you, bitch, you know? Do you smoke weed? And she's like, no, I don't smoke weed. And I was like, yeah, I thought so. So here we are, two different people. Let's keep it pushing, shall we? So let's keep it pushing, shall we? I'm looking for my stand. Finish the story. So I've got like 5 loads of laundry to do for this fool, and I'm just letting it go through the motions. I hope he's not doing the hard drugs that I think he's doing, you know? Barbiturates, amphetamines, even sometimes heroin. These things are too much for your boy Saint. Like the amount of swinging of emotions and people in and out of the house. These guys were really wrestling last night, and I had to told this bitch to fuck off. And this is a girl that I sent to Thailand, and she thanked me and all this shit. But now she's overweight, spews nothing but hate, nothing but spits fire. I said what I said type bullshit, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch. No one cares about your bullshit. You're fucking annoying. You're annoying to everyone. And I was quite mean to her because she was quite mean to me. And it's like hard to be benevolent and kind to someone that's destroying themselves and taking it out on other people. You know, it's one of those things where you can say you're a saint, but I was like, fuck all the way off, you dumb bitch, kind of thing, you know? And I said that shit. She tried to start shit between me and my bro here where I'm staying. How long you been in Finland? Too long. and you come here and you don't pay rent and just trying to start shit, you know? And I'm like, actually, I'm the only one that fucking cleans in this bitch. I'm the only one that brings weed in this bitch. Everyone else just wants to come and smoke and make it a chill spot and use my homie for his alcohol. And because he works hard construction, he actually has an income. And of course, people show up whenever there's some income, right? Whenever there's something to do. Someone has supplies, someone has drugs. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's one of those fragrance sprays. Whew. Not hurting my nose, but I've never done laundry before, but I know I'm sleeping on the couch, and I got any money, and he actually made a comment like, Mark's the only one. Oh shit, we got panties here. Okay. Mark's the only one that cleans up around here, so that made my heart smile, you know. And he had a good 40th birthday for the most part, besides for last night with the unnecessary aggression and violence and fucking wrestling and the talking the shit and the spewing of the hate and the fatness. And you see the person, and I'm like, I used to be like that, swollen, spiteful, fighting. I actually think about it a lot, how my dark side is my violent side, you know, and that I do and can get that way. And maybe she blacked out and did and can and got that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens, bro, and crazy shit happens. So let's see, let's do it again. Let's do some soap. Now that I know how to do it, a lot easier once you know what you're doing, right? I sometimes wash these in here too. Like, you can get all the fabric softener that you want with the actual cap and put some color. You can read that. It's in Finnish. All right, good luck. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking depravity, bro. Woo. It's fucking debauchery, you know. Shit was really real last night, you know, and it wasn't cool. And people started crying, and multiple people were crying. It's like, how happy can you be when you're crying, you know? Like, what the fuck's that shit all about? And why is everybody destroying themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that shit? So, self-destruction and doing drugs that make you feel less and have you argue with your friends and wrestling with your friends. What the fuck is that all about? You know? Like, that's the real question. And then the fact that I used to be like that, I question my own self and go, where was my head at? Where's my head at when I'm violent? Am I bringing up my past? She was swinging her frustrations out all night, and it's just like, bro, you just came into the house, everybody was sleeping at 6 a.m. and you're busting in the door acting like you belong here, or acting like you live here, bitch. You don't live here, you know? We don't owe you shit. And you're only here because you're an alcoholic. You know, you're on the gravy train. Homie's got a bottle of Captain Morgan. Let's just show up. Let's just show out, right? But fuck you for making a mess and spilling beer. Or fuck you for sending my friend downstairs even though they were about to fight again. Because you don't do elevators. Like, all the way fuck off, you know? And that's what was happening last night. I couldn't even do my morning motivation because I was woken up unexpectedly by alcoholics treating it, because I don't, shit, what can I do, dude? I don't rent here. All I can do is just do some fucking, you know, some work around the house like I'm doing now. I'm doing another man's fucking laundry, but I don't get up at 6 a.m. and lift fucking scaffolding. No, I'm here in Finland working my machine, working my little dream. I missed my chance to go to, end up falling asleep. I fucking missed my chance to go to, what you call it, the print shop. I was supposed to make some own shirts, and it derails you. We were supposed to go to Hakanilla, go to this new smoke shop, talk about the Tyson blunt wraps, and no. Everybody's hating on each other, fighting each other. Fuck alcohol, bro. So, You know, fuck alcohol, bro, all the way. It's such a dumb drug, and she was just trying to convince me to get on her train with the alcohol so that I could cry later about my nephew, or the fact that I don't have children, or be argumentative and talk about feminine rights. Like, she's gonna grab a gun and go to the front line. I'm like, no, you know why we don't have women in the front line? I'll tell you why, bitch, is because this. Because we can't see you as a man, we can't see you getting hurt. You're easy target. You're sniper bait, bro. Like, they just have to take you out, and then we're concerned about you instead of the front line, instead of keep fighting. And he was literally talking about being on Iwo Jima, and homeboy's head got blown off, right? His head got blown off, and it was his friend, and he had to keep fighting. Can you imagine? No, none of us can. And that's the point. You know, it's like, this shit's real. Pieces of fucking, what is this? Like plumbing shit. Plumbing shit. So that's one load down, second load going. Let me finish up the show. It's gonna be loud in here. Then I got the third load going. I'm gonna show the progress. I even cleaned the sink. I'm gonna come back with the scrubber and clean the sink. Yep, get the sink going. Get all this shit off of it. I already hosed down the toilet. Something's wrong with the shower head. These guys are so fucked off. That thing's got broken. Next pile. Second load, third load. Comes on fourth load. You know, like, there's nothing but rocks over here because they set a trap. So I got nothing but loose gravel in the front door with a fucking old cast coming from a pulley. Like, they were whacked out of their minds. And that's what happens when you do drugs, dude. You know, shit gets weird. And you gotta be watching what you do. You know, like, weird shit happens when you're on fucking anything. And that's what's unfortunate. It's like, I hope he remembers his 40th birthday. I made him a breakfast and he couldn't even eat it. And then now I'm here. I'm depleted. I need to get a fucking bonger up. Let's make one. Oh man, I'm fucking hurting here. My back, my neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. Yeah, dude, I need some medicine. You know what I mean? Smells good, but yeah, your boy needs a break after doing all the dishes by hand, scrubbing them. Got laundry to go right here. Another one, you know, just work, bro. Don't wish work. This shit ain't gonna get done itself if I don't fucking do it. Now I gotta fucking do it. I gotta get in here and vacuum everything. And this is my exercise for the day. I'm literally sweating, organizing the shoes and putting the tools and putting the work clothes and just fucking everything, dude. But I live here, so if I'm living here rent free, guess what I gotta do? Laundry. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell people. It's like, you gotta be equitable with your energy. You gotta be the type of person that puts up and shuts up. You know, sometimes you gotta shut up. It's not your house. And if they want to come celebrate their 40th birthday at 6 a.m., then that's what it's gonna have to be. And like my buddy said, isn't that part of the journey? Is that not part of, shout out to Benny Mac, is that not part of the adventure of traveling to Finland and foreign lands and doing foreign girls and kissing them and traveling? And isn't that what I gave up my my freedom for, right? That's what I was in here for, my freedom. Because I wanted to be a bachelor and I wanted so many women, but really all I wanted was my children and family. And as I say it, it's not what I really did. Instead, I showed my anger, showed my temper. I did it a little bit. As soon as I lost my temper, I came inside. Everybody was drunk, eat out, and thrashing the house. So I was a little bit pissed. I just came from a workout, and here I am trying to improve my life. And by the way, my friend noticed. He's like, "You've been losing weight, bro." And I'm like, "Yeah, man. I stayed off the sugar, and you know, I've been consistent with the workouts and my fasting. It's my 3-step process." And your boy don't have to really, you know what I'm saying? Is that a little bit of a pack here? You know, I don't have to really do much, but my pants, I have to double loop them because I've lost so much weight. So, look great, feel great, till I can get this little lip gone. I'm I'm not there yet. And honestly, I'm gonna keep this as a life pattern for a long time. Just staying away from sugar and exercising regularly and getting outside. And today I didn't even get outside, so I just cleaned and needed to happen because this house was thrashed. They spilled beer everywhere. There was broken glass. He had a mug that he didn't want to break. He actually switched her out of her cup and said, "Use this," and she still ended up finding a way to break the fucking mug. And it has a perfect picture of him and his girlfriend on it, and he just meant sentimental to him. And then he started to cry, especially looking at all the not war photos, but what do you call it? When you're with your homies and the war and you're taking your cadet photos and photos of him as a kid and him and his brother as a kid. Just, that's what alcohol does. It makes you relive some of that shit. It makes you feel like shit, and that's what ends up happening. And you get in your feels, just like I do. My feels like shit. I fucked it up. I was in love. There's this perfect woman for me, and we had a perfect child to have together. And I fucked up the interview, and I can never forgive myself. It dances back in my head. I'd love to not talk about it, but it needs to be said. We're talking about psychosis. We're talking about mentality. It's like, are you the guy on the couch that just surfs? Because they see you doing that, but he's like, you're the only one that fucking cleans around here. And I'm like, damn right, bro. Because I'm no lazy bum on the couch. I'm actually working, not only my dream, but keeping the house clean. And I made that rhyme too, rhyme motivation. So it's just one of those things where your boy, it ain't easy, bro. Life ain't easy on us, and it's hard to fucking grind when your phone's about to get shut off, and it's hard to grind when you got websites that are expiring, and it's hard to grind when you have no dollars in your pockets, you know? And that's what I've been doing. So I'm like, I gotta do something every day, burn the calories, stay on the fast, even if they fuck up my sleep pattern. And even if I fuck up my schedule, the degeneracy is real. Motherfuckers get on your shit and fuck up your shit. And then you ask yourself, what kind of pattern do you want? My buddy just turned 40, and it's like, what kind of people do I still want to bring from my 30s into my 40s? Is it these people that show up and hit me in the balls and smack me hard on the back and fuck up my face and put the elbow in the neck? They were wrestling really hard. I got it on video. They just like fucked up shit. And of course, he can't hit her back because he's a man. And honestly, as a woman, she was doing a lot. She was an angry woman that got away with a fucking lot, dude, and spewing shit at me and talking shit. And it was all bad, bro. So it's just like, you get what you give. Everybody keeps talking about Brick Girl. This chick was fucking walking up and just smacking people. I don't like white people. Smacked them in the face. Just like, I was like, hey, like, that ain't cool. That's not nice. It's like, hey, that's not nice at all. It's one of those things where it's just like people aren't treating people nice, and we are so much nice. When we're nicer, we glow from within, and then we get jealous and we get envious and we get angry, and we're fickle, we're foul. And what I was trying to get to, let me say, there's 4 phases to a relationship. There's the honeymoon phase, where fucking rainbows come out of your ass, and then there's the demon phase, where you're like, wait a minute, who is this person bringing the trauma out of me? Then there's the recovery phase, they said, when you can learn to live with the person despite their flaws and despite your flaws and all the bullshit that you bring and all your idiosyncrasies and all your addictions and patterns and a lot of that shit that we all have. And then it's harmony, harmony between people, and then you can find real love and find peace and harmony in your life. And so I think what we all want. So I thought I had, and so what I intend to aspire to. I mean, I still have to hustle. I'm still trying to get these Mike Tyson wraps sold. He put me in touch with his boss, one of the head bosses, so that guy can come and get some Tyson wraps. He's like, oh my god, it's so good. Where'd you get that? Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I like that. That means I picked a good product. Same with like my shoes. No. Those are the ones I want right there. Like that, bro. When people can aspire to inspire and that I can get people trying to get fucking 4 stickers at a time, or how they laugh when they see it and they light up or put it on their forehead. And I mean, I should take photos of all these situations, but you know, I wanted photos of where the stickers go and have them tag me in it, but I should have took pictures. I had a couple of people kind of want to pose, and I was like, nah, man, you're good on that. So I'm not always camera hogging and clout chasing, and I'm always just trying to capture the moment. And one moment capturer, moment capturer, capture the moments. Because once they're gone, they're gone. That's why I was recording for those guys. I had a great event, but then these guys came home and woke me up, and then I didn't only had 3 hours of sleep. Then they were just fucking talking mad shit. One was talking real spew shit, and the other one was just talking shit. Say what you know in Phoenix. Say what you know in Phoenix. I'm not a monkey. I'm not just gonna sit here and recite what I know to you. But then she opened up and was like, I'm gonna teach you, and every day I'm gonna give you a word, and we can work on it. I was like, are you really gonna do that for me? It was all talk. It's all alcohol. Next minute, she's crying about her nephew, and it's just like, people are so imbalanced. Well, that's up to my back. I'm working hard. Yeah, did all the dishes, scrubbed the counter again, picked up all the floor, all the clothes, 2 loads of laundry, wiped down the fucking table. I gotta still vacuum. Laid out the drying for his clothes. I've never done another man's grown clothes, but I'm on this couch and I, rent free. And then he's my brother and he stuck up for me, And when Chick was trying to start shit between us, he's like, that's my brother. You don't talk about my mother, my brother, or anybody in my family. That. And that bitch had to go. And he was screaming at her from the window. Crazy. It sucks when old friends get old. It sucks when they wear out your patience and they don't listen to you and they destroy your stuff and start hitting you and you're like, why was I friends with you in my 30s? Do I bring you into my 40s? Do I carry on this behavior and self-destruction and infighting and all this other bullshit? I mean, that's what these people are doing. And I can't sit around waiting for it to happen. The winter is coming and it's starting to change. It's already fall. It's all rainy and cold and shit. I didn't get to go work out today. That's going to dictate my mental health. Getting out of the house is going to dictate my mental health. My friends fighting is going to dictate my mental health. And like my buddy said, it's all part of the journey. But damn, son, is that not the part of the adventure where you're couch surfing and someone might actually spend the night and actually take the bed that you sleep in? Luckily, she left, but my bed's been thrashed. All the blankets have been on the ground. The pillows have been on the ground. Everything needs to be washed. The pillowcases, the comforters. I'm washing everything now that I know how to run the machine. I'm running this shit, getting his shit done. Got all his shit fucking dried. Put it in a fucking pile so he knows where his shit's at. And then yeah, actually, I'll do his other load laundry too. I'll just bust everything fucking out, fucking vacuum everything once this fucker gets out of here. Leaves his shoes in the middle of the hallway, but it's his house. And he was like, really telling me, I don't want you in my house. And it's like, what can I do? That's what it is. So if they want to infight, if they want to say whose house is what and fucking doing all that bullshit, then that's what's going to happen. So I'm just here making my dream come true. I got to work to earn it. I got to feed the plants. I got to fucking water the plants. I got to, what you call it? I got to clean the house once in a while, especially after the big ass raging party, his 40th birthday. I'm glad I got to spend it with him. I miss my Turkish buddy. I was mad that I was mad at the time. It never helps. I was kind of rude to his girlfriend. Like, she's like, I'll leave with you. We can get taxi. I was like, no, do your own thing. She's like, what does that mean? So I kind of pissed off his new wife. And I think about the time I pissed off my other buddy's wife. I'm such a bad person sometimes. And I mostly say it's like, fuck, man, if I'm frustrated, I become such a dick. And like the girl said, it's like, if you don't get your way, you turn into an asshole. And I'm listening to that. I basically did that with my ex, and I've been so harsh to many women, blowing it with beautiful women like my Russian woman being too violent and And then the arguing and not backing down. And I feel like I'm so right. I'm so entitled and so narcissistic that only my perspective works. You're trying to get in my head, but I can't even let you in my head. I don't even allow people to speak to me, and therefore I don't get to learn. And I did that day for him. He went and got a shirt out of my shit. I was all prepared. I had it all laid out, ready to go. And he's drawing on a shirt. And I'm like, bro, that's one of my shirts, you know? But it's his birthday. He made a really cool shirt. Let me show you. He made a really cool shirt. You know? And of course we're in this together, bro. It's only €3, you know? And like, of course you can have it. It's your 40th birthday. And me being a dick trying to control it, I get disappointed in myself. But I was frustrated. These guys are all fucking laying around, and I was the one to work out. But there it is, Lena La Hard Cock Cafe and Brothel. He hand drew this and did a really good job by looking at the design and doing it. And there it is. Me working my ass off to earn my keep around here when bitches are talking shit. It's a pigsty. When we've been partying all weekend since Thursday. Today is Tuesday, going into Wednesday. I didn't get any regular sleep because motherfuckers were fucking with my shit. Is that hair? You're not fucking with me. That is a hair. There you go. And waking me up, but it's not my house. So it's like, well, the things you have to endure when you don't have money, right? You want your own shit and get your own Airbnb and be alone, or you can ABC your way out of this bitch and fucking do something about it and write it out. Look at it as an adventure like I do, and it's part of the charm of it. So I'll always remember his 40th birthday. I always remember his brother Yebe. He'll be getting out of jail soon, next year. Um, Powerful dude, mafia shit, all this kind of thing. And he's my buddy, and this one became my brother more than him because he got arrested so much, and I've been to Finland so many times, and I only got to see him. So, it just goes to show, where your focus goes, it grows, and the people you hang out with are the sum total of who you are. And you can't be mad if your mug gets broken if you keep inviting broken hoes into the house. So there's these broken hoes that only works on them. It only works on the weak. My buddy, I told him, you're a prey. This chick kept going to bars, and she knows she was tall, she knows she was ugly, but she knew she could get the next barfly to pay for her bills and pay for her kid and travel with her and do all that shit, and she could boss him around, tell him what to do, be abusive, and cheat on him, and he let it happen. He's a smaller man. He weakened himself with the alcohol, pair bonded with her, and it's like, I don't want to do any of that. There's a girl that I like, but she's fucking drinking all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to get involved with something that can make you overly emotional and then under emotional and then hungover the next day, so we get half of you instead of the full version of you, and you see the results right now. So it's just, you know you can see for yourself. you know and I love my homie. He is my brother. He did stick up for me, but he also told me to shut up, and I thought that was really rude. And then, it's my house, and then that kind of shit starts happening. And you're like, oh shit, I might need another place to stay. But no, I'm good here. I know I'm good here. We're brothers, dude, and I'm gonna make it through this next month and a half here in Finland. Get my shirt deals, make more shirts, maybe start a Kick account. I thought about it with my co-producer Benny Mac out of New Zealand. He's kicking ass, so I might switch platforms or encourage people to go follow me on that other platform, but make sure it's live for people on that one. Just do a shirt addict channel, you know, and just go like a crack addict, getting it how I live. And well, no matter if my back hurts or if I have a couch to surf on or if I have money in my fucking bank account, I'm gonna fucking get it. So I'm after it. I hope I can save my websites. I hope I can keep my phone on. And I hope I can get the fuck out of Finland before the winter hits. And that's my morning midnight motivation. It's midnight here, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and my sleep schedule's all fucked up because people just bounced into my world and fucked it all up. And I wasn't even drinking or doing any drugs. So this is my life on the road, traveled by saints. Peace and love. And as always, Chi Gathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Whew. Man, this was a lot of work.